My friend Dylan Morgan from Soul Prints has been teaching me how to properly print out the film, and so far it's been good. So we're working on that job today, and this other one. This one's just gonna get set up, and so it's that one. The difference between those two is one of them's gonna be a foil print, which is that blessed by the nails, blessed by the nail gods. That's gonna be a foil print, and I have the adhesive to apply for the foil to stick to the shirt. I've not done this process in the past, so I want you guys to be a part of this because it's something new for me, and I know how to do it. I just never done it, and today it's a very good day to do that. I haven't worked at Soul Prints in the past 3 days, so I've been hitting up a lot of people to get work in through the door, and it's going pretty good. So we're gonna knock these two out, and we have a couple more that are coming in. So because we're doing something different, I'm gonna be in here with you guys shooting the cameras. I've been meaning to go around town and showing you guys what downtown Phoenix looks like. I know in the past I drove around showing you guys like a lot of the stuff that's being built, new houses, new apartment complexes, and just like everywhere, and it hasn't stopped growing. It's crazy out here. It's getting very expensive, but overall it's a good city to live in. So we're gonna be in here doing this for you guys, and hopefully everything goes well. I want this foil to come out as flat and as nice as possible, so hopefully we can accomplish that today. And it looks like this design got messed up, so that is not printing correctly. Thankfully the other one did, so it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna waste more time trying to print out film. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the foil one because I can burn it, set it up, and get it approved so that tomorrow we can come in and knock those out. Alright, so while we burn this, we're gonna come out here and talk to my friend Tom. Tom's working on a very special client. It's his first big client since he's been with us.
Yep.
And you want to just share a little bit about this client to the tubers?
For sure. So this person here is Justin Sumter. The Fort is his name. Out of South Carolina, but he fights out of Connecticut. It's a place called FAA, Fighting Arts Academy. This is his next fight shirt. He's got a fight coming up July 31st for UFC Contenders. So check him out. I believe he comes out on Tuesdays on Fox. So we'll be watching him try and get his way in with Dana White to get a contract and see if he can, get himself into the UFC. So it's a big thing for fighters to be on that contender show. So we're just helping him out, showing him support. DM him at the Fort MMA if you feel like picking up a shirt.
Hopefully we'll see him on TV.
Hopefully he wins.
Hopefully he wins. Bro, you're printing stuff that's going to be televised already? Yeah. Jesus Christ, you're ahead of the game. Doing better than I am, and I've been on the game for a while now. Good job, Tom. All right, so as soon as he's done with this, which looks like sometime next year, I'm going to get started with setting up my foil print. Boom. Foil transfer. So what we're going to do is we're going to print that on a 110 mesh because the design is going to allow us to do it. And all you do is print this on the t-shirt, and then you don't cure this all the way. You bring it over to the heat press, and then you just drop that foil on top. So I've never done this. This is going to be my first time using this foil transfer adhesive, and if it works well, you guys are going to witness it. And if not, I'm just going to go back to putting the ink in the frames and mixing that additive to print the foil on top of the ink. So good job, Tom.
Thank you, Bob.
You're doing great.
I'm trying to keep up with you.
My boards are starting to look like a Hulk. Oh, look at the last one I did was the Domri MMA, and then you come over here and you print the FAA.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope, bro.
Yeah.
Loving it. We're ready?
Yep.
Mic check, 1, 2. All right, you guys, we are ready and set up with this 110 mesh for this adhesive. We're gonna run a sample, and then I'm gonna print a t-shirt to see if this is even gonna work. My first time doing it. If you guys have used it before and you guys have had success, please comment below and tell me how to do it, unless I nail it the first time. which I hope I do. So like always, I'm gonna print on a test Pelon sheet and then make sure everything comes out good. And if it does, I'm gonna wait for the heat press to get to 320 degrees and we'll get rocking with the sample. All right, so it looks like everything is printed on there evenly. It looks nice and flat. Hopefully there's no pinholes, because if there are, the foil's gonna pick that up and it's gonna come out nasty looking. It doesn't look like it has any pinholes because I don't see the shine anywhere around, like little tiny dots. So that's good. That's good. So like always, we have to make sure that we cut the correct size so that we don't waste a lot of foil. You can always bring in your sheet of film, place it on top, and once you cut your first sheet, you can just use that one and repeat the process for as many cuts as you need. So we don't need that anymore. So we're gonna cut just like 2 of these. The first one was kind of messed up because it's been sitting around for a long time. So I want to use a fresh sheet for the sample, and hopefully it turns out good. I know that my friend Tom over here is anxious to see it. I can't wait. He's never seen it before, and I've never used this method before, so I'm kind of excited myself. Can I hold this for a second?
Yep.
Merci, merci.
Right.
You think we could do it on a Pelon? Or do we have to print like an actual t-shirt?
Should work on the Pelon.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
I wanted you to say this should work.
Or should say like what you do.
Don't cuss on the YouTube, bro. There's kids watching. So we're just gonna wait a couple more degrees. It needs to be at like 315, and then we're good to go.
So you
Ah, go ahead,
no
bro.
consistency.
It's a
People
sample.
want to see you, not me.
All right. Maybe they
Your
do.
channel.
Maybe they do want to see you.
I'm just a guest star. Wait. Start from the. Where's your glasses, bro?
Oh my god.
Consistency. I'm unsubscribing from it.
All right, so here we go with the foil samples that I did. This one right here, that's on the back top of the shirt, almost came out right, but I was missing just a little tiny detail that I didn't pay attention to. So I ended up printing 4 samples. The first one was totally messed up, and as I went on, I got a little bit better. I believe that this last one that I haven't peeled yet is gonna be the one. And I'm gonna show you guys the steps that I took to figure out what was gonna work best and what was gonna give me the best results for this foil print. But first, let's peel this one and hope for the best because it looks good. And this one I'm peeling it cold, just so you guys know. But it just looks flawless from the top, so hopefully everything sticks and it comes out looking great. All right, we were able to keep that top part of the D, and everything else is just coming out beautifully. I'm doing it slowly because I'm a little bit scared. Wow, that looks really good. I am impressed. This would be the first foil print that I do, and it just comes out flawless. I do have 2 pinholes right there that I'm gonna get rid of, but you guys can just see how amazing this looks, and it feels great. So check this out. We're gonna go over everything that I did. This first one that I did that was totally messed up, I printed the foil, I printed the adhesive, and I went ahead and took it to the heat press without flashing or curing the adhesive for the foil. So I took it wet straight to the heat press, put the foil on top, heat pressed it, and tried to peel it hot, and this was the result. A total failure, but that's okay because this was just a test print. Now the second one, I printed the adhesive, I flashed it just a little bit, it didn't cure all the way through. I went over to the heat press And I also tried to peel this one hot, and a lot of it didn't stick. So this one right here was even worse than the first one. And now for the third time I tried, I went and flashed the adhesive all the way, and it just didn't hold up here, but everything else came out okay. I would say this is acceptable all the way around, except for like this little tiny part right there and that one. So by that time I almost had it. So as I went on, I did change the pressure because I felt like a lot of pressure was burning the foil. So I took the pressure off as I went on, and I ended up with a medium pressure. So my heat press reads the amount of pressure that you put, and it goes from 1 to 9. And when I did the last one, I was at 5, and that's the one that worked out the best. So I had my temperature up all the way to 342, pressure at 5. And then for this last one, what I did is I flash printed the foil adhesive, and then I cured the adhesive all the way through. I went and put the medium pressure on for 10 seconds, and I peeled it cold. So these are the results you're gonna get if you do those steps that I just told you. And if you don't believe me, it's okay. It may work different with your heat press. I don't know what heat press you have, but they should work all the same, especially with the temperature settings. I don't know about the pressure settings, but if you guys are doing foil, go ahead and grab a rag t-shirt and do a couple of test prints before you start your production. I believe I finally nailed foil. I'm gonna start offering it more to my customers. I wanna thank Blessed by the Nail Gods for this job right here, because this one is the one that is gonna give me the confidence to put myself out there for foil. I think it looks beautiful. I'm sure she's gonna love it. And I wanna thank you guys for watching. So please give me a thumbs up if you think this came out looking good, or subscribe if you haven't. You know, tell a friend if he wants to learn how to screen print and how to just get better tips on screen printing here at Vega Print with me and the team. So thanks to Supreme Creative for the Teflon sheet. That's very important when it comes down to doing foil and heat transfers. And also good job, Tom, on doing that order. I think it came out looking great. You did a good job. I know that you don't print all the time, so doing long runs like that, 100-piece order, 3-color front, 2-color back. Actually, it was a 3-color back as well. I know it's gonna kill you, and you're gonna feel it on your forearms. It was a wide and tall design, so get some rest. And if you get any bigger orders in the future, I guess I'll be printing them, but that's what we're here for, to help each other. So thank you guys, and stay tuned for more coming soon.